sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am very excited to be doing this video. It is a collab with the amazing, beautiful Lynsey from OMGitsLynsey here on YouTube. And we decided to do a collab together. Well, I actually reached out to her because I was watching some of her videos and then realized we were mutual subscribers of each other. So I reached out to her and asked if she wanted to do a collab, and she said yes. And then she had the amazing idea of doing a collab look for the Billboard Music Awards, which is coming up this Sunday, May 22nd. So we are each doing our own eye look. I am doing more of a bright colored look, which is definitely different for me. So thank you, Lynsey, for pushing me out of my comfort zone. I generally never do bright, like vibrant colors. I usually stick to my rose golds or dark smoky eyes. So having a bright yellow matte lid is something very different for me. I have not seen Lynsey's look, but I am sure it's going to be beautiful. I will link her channel and video down below so you guys can check it out and subscribe to her if you are not already. And if you want to see how this look was done, keep on watching. Alright guys, so we are going to start by priming our eyes using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20. And then buffing that in using a, I don't even know what number brush this is, but it's from a dupe artiste set. And then after that, I'm going to set using the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. As our first transition shade in the crease and to warm up the area, I'm taking Salted Caramel from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and then further deepening the crease using the medium chocolate color from that same palette on a MAC. I believe this is a 286. I'm not quite sure because I colored it. Next, I'm going to take Aubergine from the Artist palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills on a Bedellium Tools crease brush and just start carving out the outer V and kind of making a cut crease but not quite, and just blurring that out. Then to add even more warmth, I'm taking MAC's Give Me Sun on a Royal Langnickel crease brush and just smoking out the upper crease and then blending out any harsh edges with that same dupe artiste brush. Now we're going to deepen the outer lash line and kind of create a cat eye using Deep Brown, a matte shade from Biguine, I never know how to say this, but I'm doing that with a Morphe angled liner brush before going in with Noir from the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette over the exact same area, but just kind of making a more dramatic wing, and then also really defining the lash line. And then once that is done, I'm going to take a Royal Langnickel pencil brush and just blur out any harsh edges that may have been formed in that process. And then to further blending, because blending is key, I'm going to take that same Artiste dupe brush and just blend out the upper crease before priming the lid for shadow. And I'm going to be taking the Cosmetics color correcting wheel and the yellow concealer in this palette. Because we're doing a very bright yellow matte shade, I wanted to use a similar shaded base. So I'm just taking that and kind of making a cat eye shape, I guess. It's like kind of a half moon. It's not quite going to the lash line. I'm not covering the black that I put on earlier. And then I'm going to take Buttercup from Sugar Pill Cosmetics, which is a matte yellow shade, and pack that on with a MAC 242. Then I'm going to take the Warm palette from the Coastal Scents 252 palette, and on that same brush, just put that in that outer empty spot in the outer corner, just filling in and setting that concealer before going in with one of the Bobbi Brown shimmer sticks. These are brand new. It's a long-wear cream shadow stick in the shade Golden Pink. And I'm bringing that under the lower lash line as well to brighten that area. And then we're going to move on to foundation, and I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 106. And I'm using a larger brush from that same dupe set and just buffing that into the skin. And this brush makes it so quick and easy. Now to set my face and make the bronzer and blush blend better, I'm setting the area with Coty Airspun Translucent Powder before bronzing my skin using the NYX Matte Bronzer. This I picked up at IMATS a few years ago and it still has not run out. I use it all the time. And I'm also just going to mix that with a little bit of Hourglass Luminous Light just to give a dewy bronzed finish. I'm taking that all over the face, down my neck, and on my cheeks a little bit, and then I am going to blush up the cheeks using Coralina from Milani, and I'm just hitting that kind of more towards the ear. I'm not bringing it as much onto the apples today, and then I'm going to contour using the I Heart makeup palette from LA Colors on a giant Morphe contouring brush. To highlight, we're going to use Luminous Light again, and I'm really packing this on before going in with another highlight, which is Addiction from Laura Mercier. This is one of her new highlighters, and I'm just going right on top of that, and look at how intense it is. It is a crazy bright highlight, and I love it. I'm just going to highlight the rest of my face, like my cupid's bow, brow bone, forehead, nose, before contouring my nose. And we're going to skip through this real quick, because you guys know this takes me forever and ever. But it's totally worth it. I love the effect it gives. I do sometimes go a little heavy-handed for tutorials, but I mean, whatever. To fill my brows, I'm taking the Becca Ombre Nudes palette in the darkest shade on a flat definer brush from Royal & Langnickel, and then I'm going to brush that out with a spoolie shown here. I'm just brushing that out, kind of leaving the tail alone, and then I'm going to take Fudge from the Anastasia World Traveler palette and run that on the lower lash line using one of the flatter brushes from the set. And that's just going to smoke out the lash line before I line my upper lashes using the Nano Liner from Absolute New York. And I'm drawing the tiniest little line. I don't want a thick black wing or thick liner. This is just to lay down a base for the lashes so that there's not skin showing underneath. And these are lashes from Velour in the style, what are they? Fluffin' Cool. Then I'm taking Perversion from the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide-On Pencil Set and lining my upper waterline before filling in my lips with one of the NYX Lip Lingeries in the shade, let me find it, number 4. Then I'm going to set my face using MAC Fix Plus, and it's time to come on for you.
We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
Alright guys, so that concludes this look. I hope you enjoyed. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to try out more bright and fun colors moving forward. And if you want to see more looks like this and more collabs from me and Lynsey, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to see that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more tutorials like this and possibly another collab from your Lynsey. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you again so much for watching, and until then, bye-yo!